ice is disappearing quite quickly. And some of the ice that I climbed just 6 years ago in 2014, I was there, is gone. It's definitely a very different mountain, and it's a bit of an emotional roller coaster to get there and see the ice that we wanted to climb and then have big pieces of it be missing. For me, the world is ice. And when I travel around the world looking for ice climbs and going into the mountains, I see radical change. If you live in a city, maybe you show up for work and your office building doesn't really change that much. But when I show up for work, sometimes my office building is gone. The glacier that I use to guide people up a mountain is too small or too dangerous to use anymore. And these are radical changes. You see climate change very firsthand. It is not a theory. It's like, wham!
It is so different.
Kilimanjaro, the idea is to acclimate to altitude, to let your body get used to it. But it's hard to have that time when you've gone all the way to Africa and sort of the structure of things there. So you have to really be careful not to get this thing called high altitude cerebral edema, which is basically swelling of the brain, or high altitude pulmonary edema, which is swelling of the lungs. And when we were there, it was the snowiest year in 50 years. But even with that, it was quite unstable. It was still too warm. The ice in Kilimanjaro is changing very, very quickly. And to climb some of it for the last time is that's a moment. Me losing ice climbing on top of Kilimanjaro, the world will go on. But if you're a farmer in Tanzania, then that is a much, much bigger deal to that person. I do think it's important to keep that in perspective. I could show the change, and I hope people also think of the farmer, not just the ice climber guy.